Alright, one thing that WWE kind of irritates me with is this right here. Having believability in a storyline. And the storyline I'm going to talk about is the NXT storyline with Lola Vice and Natalya. Now I'm going to say this right quick. Take off my glasses. I'm going to look y'all in the eye. Natalya always wants to cry when she loses or anything. And I feel like with Lola Vice, Natalya's going to get her ass whooped. Natalya's going to get her ass whooped. She's one of the only the only woman that ever survived the Hart Dungeon, which is one of the most influential wrestling school in history that trained Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Mark Henry, Chris Jericho, and all of great alumni in AEW, WWE, WWE, WCW, ECW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Indies, GCW, you name it. These guys are synonymous. Edge, Christian. At the end of the day, man, the Hart Dungeon literally molds superstars as great. But we do have this ongoing debate as wrestling fans where if it's a wrestler versus an MMA fighter, and a shoot fight is literally, you're going to get your ass whooped if you're a wrestler. You're going to get your ass whooped if you're a boxer, because mixed martial arts is literally studying different styles of fighting. So when it comes to MMA versus wrestling, yes, Natalya on paper can probably give Lola a run for her money, but CM Punk is one example of a failure that joined MMA and then went back to pro wrestling. He didn't do good. He got his ass whooped twice. So, I don't know, bro. And not knocking CM Punk, because I'm really kind of not a fan of him. I'm mixed on him. But not knocking CM Punk. But if Punk couldn't do it, what make you think Natalya can beat somebody like Lola Vice, a former Bellator? I think she's a former Bellator champion. So come on, man. You got somebody from Bellator or UFC fighting in the WWE, and every single woman that was a mixed martial arts fighter or every single man that's a mixed martial arts fighter in the WWE could have been a long-reigning champion. Simple, because they can whoop somebody's ass. It reminds me of how Daniel Puder, a guy from Tough Enough years ago, y'all gotta look his name up. It's a famous video. Daniel Puder was an actual UFC fighter, and Kurt Angle tried to buck him, and Daniel Puder whooped Kurt Angle's ass. That shit was funny because Kurt Angle was bumping his gums as a professional wrestler, bumping them gums, knocking down MMA world, and he got his ass whooped. And I'm a huge Kurt Angle fan. But look what happened with Kurt Angle. He got his ass whooped. And then Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, and Hardcore Ali all beat the shit out of Daniel Puder at that year's Royal Rumble. And the God forgive me what I'm about to say, but I believe in karma. I believe whatever type of energy you reciprocate to a person and you treat them, it's going to bite you in the ass. We lost Eddie Guerrero. We lost Chris Benoit. We lost Hardcore Holly. All these guys want to give receipts to this young kid who was basically standing up for himself for a bunch of veteran bullies that's trying to just buck somebody that's standing up to them. So that's what I'm trying to say. Look at Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock was one of my favorites back in the Attitude Era. But he was losing matches, and he became an Intercontinental Champion. But in real life, he could have kicked The Rock's ass, Stone Cold ass, Undertaker ass, and all those other wrestlers' ass. Brock Lesnar, I'm not a fan of him because I'm black. And if I was ever in the WWE and alternate universe, you already know. Brock Lesnar is the Ku Klux Klan of professional wrestling, meaning if you a black boy or you're black, your ass is gonna lose your fucking title. So, whoo! But believably, we all knew that Brock was that legitimately badass, and he went into the UFC and dominated. And then he got his ass whooped a couple times, and Brock brought his bitch ass to the WWE because he's like, oh, these are wrestlers. I could whoop their ass. So, I don't know why WWE's kind of booking somebody like Lola Vice, which is a great wrestler, versus Natalya. Now, I'm not saying that Natalya is a bad wrestler because she's one of the best female technical wrestling, one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. So nobody can touch him when it comes to technician style wrestling. So it's, yeah, cool, whatever. But I feel like they're doing that because she's a technical style wrestler. She's submission based. But Natalya doesn't really have a good track record. She's not undefeated. She's not dominant. She's not Ronda. She's not Shayna. Ronda and Shayna are former champions. Hate Ronda Rousey with a passion because she ruined a man's career. Check out one of my videos about that. I'll tell you more about that. But Ronda and Shayna are believable to do it. And yeah, and I forgot whatever other MMA superstars has paved their way to the WWE. But we can't as fans believe that a person like Natalya is going to beat Lola Vice. And if Natalya beats Lola Vice, there's a lot of fans, like pure fans that's smart, they got actual brain, will be like, yo, that don't make sense. But we already know the outcome. Lola's going to win. And when Lola wins, Natalya is going to cry. And I'm kind of tired of that. So the reason why I'm bringing it up is simple. And I brought that up earlier in one of my recent videos about women's mid-card champions. Natalya need to be a women's mid-card champion. Natalya need a better gimmick because I'm sick of Natalya being a heel, a face, a heel, a face, a heel, a face, a heel, a face, a heel, a face. It's like the Big Show. You don't know what she is. So we got to find a way to make Natalya a good character. If Bret Hart's still alive, bring back Bret Hart. Bring somebody. Bring one of the people that's living that's able to walk and talk on the mic and let them be her Paul Heyman, her Bobby the Brain Heenan on the mic and let her kick ass. Don't let the bitch talk, but let her kick ass. Not saying a bitch like she's a bitch, but let her ass talk. Don't let her talk. Let her be dominant. Let her be dominant because the Flair name is synonymous in pro wrestling. The Anna Y family name is synonymous in pro wrestling. The Rhodes family is synonymous in pro wrestling. So I will shoot a promo with saying, while we're talking about the Anna Y family, while we're talking about the Rhodes family, and so forth, we are the most controversial family in pro wrestling because we're the Hart family. We're the one that dealt with the Montreal screw job and a fuck up like Vince McMahon. Now we got Triple H that's fucking over us, and Natalya could be a dominant ass champion. And that's how y'all should book Natalya WWE. But hey, yo, if y'all want to comment on that, comment, like, share, and subscribe to my video, and give me some input. Thank y'all. Have a great day.